Hello everyone. You're live here from MSP Airport. This is one of those other things here that we're gonna just get right away to departing. This is gonna be a long stream here. We have lots of flights to do today. We're going to Winnipeg, and then we are going to Des Moines from Winnipeg. So that should be fun, and we can just hop right into the cockpit now. Well, not now, but in a bit here as we welcome in every single person that's tuned into this live stream as of today. Well, as of right now. That is dead. That is dead. I see so many. There's like 2 people, I think. Actually, no. There's more. There's people that are flying from MSP to CYWG right now. I thought that was pretty cool. Anyways, let's go and hop into this cockpit. And we have the sun in our eyes, but let's just start out up this baby. Alright. Get the battery master switch on. And we can start the APU. There you go. And now we can start the APU. I haven't flown the CRJ in a while, so okay, yep. Okay, airplane has come alive. Turn those, I can press the Alright, both have been pressed. Look at those. G'day, Skystar. About to get into this MDCU. I saw that you bought the CRJ, so I'm like, why not? Let's do some CRJ flights now. Oh, Red Gate E16. Not sure if the CRJ is parked there or not, but we'll pop that in and then we'll feed that. Alright, and then send to FMS. Gotta set the payload and fuel if we haven't already. So we are taking off runway 17. The KBRU 1 departure with the JEP transition, but I guess that's just in a flight plan. We're going RNAV 13. Our start is NORDAC 4, and we have the BIPKU transition. Let XE there. We'll go to our legs. We'll go there. Apparently we're vectored out. I don't like that, so we're just gonna do direct to. That's what I do. We'll go meso. We'll go delete that vector, and now we're good. Like, see. Now we go to a perf init, I think. Well, XE VNAV set up, everything looks good. I think that we're just good at the startup here. I think that's it for the MDCU, except for the takeoff speeds, which we can always just enter in here. Set. Takeoff speeds are good. I'll set the QNH. QNH is 299. There you go, 299, and then on the other side also we have to do 299. We'll decrease the range though, as well. One more thing on this. Turn that to VNAV. Because that tells us our data. Yep, there's the blah blah blah. Alright, let's set this. Go. Wait, there's no... Okay, borrow. Okay, borrow is set. Where else needs the borrow set? Okay, borrow just is set everywhere, I guess. Once we do one thing, set everywhere. Alright, time to start pushback. We'll use the pushback toolbar mod here. We're gonna push back to the left. Well, we're kind of blind here, so I guess I'll just do that. There we go. We'll make sure to close all doors. Close, close, close. Parking brake. Wait. Stop. Okay. Hot shocks and cones, yep, you go away. Now, we're actually ready for a pushback. Alright. Alright, let's get the right engine started. There you go. This engine is starting. Alright. We may introduce fuel. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, please pay attention as we display the safety features and procedures of the aircraft in case of an emergency. During an emergency, please remain in your seats with your seatbelt fastened and your seats in the upright position. In case of fire, cabin masks will drop from the ceiling and should be placed over your head. If there is smoke in the cabin during the evacuation of the aircraft, the walkway emergency lights will display the exits which are located here and here. In case of an extreme emergency landing, you will be instructed to head into the brake position and execute.
Alright, seems like we can start the other engine.
Over your head. We would also like to remind you that you should turn off all electronic devices. We thank you for paying attention during this brief presentation.
Alright, let's add fuel. There we go. Engine's firing up. Right. Let's actually push back faster now because we were pushing back quite slow. That's good enough, I guess. We'll slow down. There you go. So FMC is good. Got both engines fired up here and they're at idle. So we'll set flaps to flaps 8. Turn off continuous ignition. Look at that. There is our wonderful CRJ here. Love these CRJs. Alright, let's go. I'll sync that heading for now. He's about 200. Alright. I think since we got both engines fired up, we can turn off this. Set up taxi lights to on. I can set up strobe lights to on. And we can do a flight controls check. We go full left, full right. Yep. Alright. Flight controls check is done. We go back to the stat page. Alright, anyways, we can raise. There we go. Alright, there we go. No stat page. Alright, well, you can close the APU. Seatbelt signs are to auto, and no smoking signs are to on. Alright, let's start taxiing. Oh, I almost forgot about the CRJ. That's a cool fact about the CRJ is that I need to pull my thing like almost the entire halfway, and then I'll finally sense that. Alright. Is anybody doing the flight with me today? Nope. Alright. We're gonna be heading down here. Decently long taxi. We're taking off 17. I know MSP Airport very well, so should have no problems taxiing there without a map. Just keep going straight here. Look at those A330 Neo, A330-900 Neo. Flight directors are, of course, they're on. Radar's off. How do I turn the radar on? It's probably on the MFD menu. Alright, well, oh. That caught me off guard a bit. I think that I need to turn right. I believe so. I could be wrong, but I think turning right is the best thing, and then for me right now, and then we turn left. Not sure about this, but we'll see. Yes, okay. That's the way. We go this way, and we keep going along the taxiway here. For about just across the runway, and then we can switch again. This is a super common touchdown spot. Actually, no, it's not. It's just for the front tire, that's why it's so like that. Because the front tire. Here we go, that's what I wanted. TO config, okay. Okay. It's nice to know that the TO config is okay. Whoa, 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 okay. Here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has arrived and they are clear to take off. Please notice the cabin lights have been turned off, and this is a normal procedure to highlight on takeoff.
Okay. Oh, we're flying onto this runway. Let me just pop these lights. Let me try and get into here. Yeah, okay, it's live. It's live. There you go. Okay. Scoot in here. Let me place this thing into a park there. Pull that. Okay. Man. Hydraulic, seatbelt signs. Okay. Everything looks good. Except for the probes, we could get the probes on, and yeah, okay. We will release the parking brake, enter toga mode. Here we go. Actually, let me first sync the heading mode. Alright, let's go. Okay, we can engage heading mode. Make sure that the flight directors are on speed mode. At about 200 knots, and we'll engage it autopilot. Holy cow. This looks sick, but it's also very... This is so cool. This is really cool takeoff. Alright. Let me check flap speeds. 230, okay. We will do 220 until we cannot. On heading mode, then nav mode. Alright, hand cam, you go, goodbye. And here we are. Alright. Beautiful. Beautiful day out here from MSP. Alright. You can raise flaps in that restriction. We'll try and cruise at about 270. 270 is respectable. And we'll pull the power to climb. Alright, there we go. Got a good look of the entire CRJ. You rotate that camera. Get a good look of the MSP of the MSP area. Turn on heading course here. Gotta be in like MFD data or something. Nope. MFD menu. Next page. Previous page. ARPS. Oh, there we go. There's an ARPS. Turn on nav mode here and we should find ourselves somewhere along this path. Into standard now. Yep, that's good. That's a good vertical speeds in the 4,000s. Holy, this thing climbs fast. What's the ETA? Oh, that's the time of the hour, I think. But I'm just about to reach that. Why is it saying like about 2 minutes out?
Gentlemen, we are now serving sandwiches.
Okay. Enters ARPS terminal. ETA? Yep, that guy still has the thing there. I'll just make that to however far it can go, 600 and something. Okay. Bird's eye, turn off that, turn that to VNav, and then there we go. Yep, that's a pretty short flight. It's only about 300 nautical miles. We have the climb pace of I don't know, but we are climbing. And that nice departure, yeah, it's a good departure. Amazing shots out of here, especially with this sunset. About to be flying in straight darkness soon. It's gonna suck, but it is what it is. Climb rate on this thing is so fast. Zooming out of here. Turn off the landing lights. Taxi lights have been off. Table signs auto. Seems like that's a good overhead panel. I'm sure we could raise the speed to about 280. And that would throw our climb rates out the window. Yeah, it'll just probably shoot back there. There it goes. Came back, but 280 is a good climb rate. And for what we've got in the cabin, I'm sure it's fine. Cabin looks all nice. Airsoft. We'll be doing a lot of CRJ flights once I actually get it down again. Slowly drifted from it just because, you know, Phoenix, that stuff. But we'll come back to this and we'll come back stronger. Hello, that aviation guy. No, that's fine. It's the gorgeous sunset. It's really pretty here. If I could just get up here on this overhead thing. Oh, overhead. You're out of the Airbus streak. Wait, I was on an Airbus streak. How many streams in a row did I fly Airbus? Right. We did one. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh. 1, 2, 3. No, 1, 2. We were only on a 2 streak. Cause like, you know the Denver to Houston flight? The AP engage button will not work even when I press it. Buddy, you just gotta turn on your stop trim and your yaw damper. That's the issues. I'm telling you, that's the only issue. Alright, I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. I am back. What are we doing here? What? Whoa. Yeah, fix that climb. COD is about 30 minutes out. You can hear the roar of this Air Canada engine. Oh, look at that turn. Finest of the best. No, that the CRJ is goated. Look at this glass cockpit though. You got this nice band here. Like shows the entire thing there. Whoa, okay. How come you only fly the 900 and not the 700? I don't know. It's just what I do. I think that the CRJ variants are different, but they're probably not. I might do some United ops as soon as I can. I'll be doing things like DFW, Houston, and then I'll do Houston to somewhere out there. I don't know. But we'll do United CRJ hops in like the 200 or something nice and sweet. I like the longer ones, but they're fine. Oh, I have to reset. Target speed has been dropping, I think. What? It's on 27.0, so should get there in about no time. Climb rate looks good. We're still up and climbing. Oh, here we go. Higher climb rates now. Look at us go. Flying on that speed there. We are in northern Minnesota. There's nothing for about 80 nautical miles, so, or even 160. Jeez, this top of this descent is far out. One day I'm gonna fly from Fargo to Beach, North Dakota, because I want to do the most straight flight of my life. And do it across the entire state of North Dakota, because that's just pretty much a straight line, like so flat. It's cool. It's cool. What's your flight plan for the second route? I don't have it yet. I mean, when I do, I'll tell you. But I could do it now. I could go into SimBrief and enter in the flight plan just right now. But I'm not going to quite yet. See, it seems like they fixed this engine thing. Anyways, besides that, let me go back to this cam here. And then back again. Alright. Cruising at 260 at an altitude of... Okay, ground speed is 422 knots. We're gonna increase in the airspeed, I think. We're good. Okay. Hopping into SimBrief right now. We'll get this flight plan underway. We're departing from CYWG. We're going to KDSM. That's a CRJ-900. CRJ-900. We're taking off for 36 and we're landing 23. Airtime is 123, block time is 151. So still a quite short flight. I will enter all the stuff in to the description right now. You just have to refresh in about a few minutes here. I will tell you when. There we go. Save. Perfect. Now, if you refresh, then you should see the flight plan for the second route in the description. It should be from Winnipeg to Des Moines, Iowa. Still gorgeous scenery. Far out there, there was a beautiful sun that would shine bright on the landscape. Once the sun was set, everybody would die. Alright, here we go. We'll pull back from climb a bit and we'll go up to there. Ground speed is 464 knots. Guys doing a Swiss A330 to Zurich from San Francisco, and he's in the same line as this guy going from San Diego to Munich on an A350. Guys doing a long flight. Took off at around 5 p.m. and now it's 8 p.m. His Cessna is zooming. going across Montana. There's a fighter jet going from to SFO from Sault Ste. Marie. I think we could do some Sault Ste. Marie hops. We could do we could do Toronto, to Sault Ste. Marie, and from Sault Ste. Marie, we could go to Winnipeg, and I think that would be a good Air Canada route, or not. Okay, never mind. Wait, I think I know what I'm doing here. One of the things here just moved. TOD is in about 14 minutes. Alright, sorry, I was looking at something, but now I'm back. Alright, where are we? We have moved a lot. TOD is in about 12 minutes here. CRJ, good as it ever has. Doing a good job here. We are passing by Jitty. Right now. It's off to our side here. There it is. Pretty surprised that the sun is still up. Thought it'd be darker by now, but no, it's still fairly bright, and we might even have a daytime landing. That would be a far stretch. Alright, TOD about 9. Still just cruising along here. Yep. The person coming to wait. Yeah, the person coming to isn't it 350? The person coming to Winnipeg when we took off has now touched down in Winnipeg. So yeah, that was another CRJ. Are you saving for the A350 next? No! I'm actually starting to dislike any builds. Okay, before you get mad, just cause the planes that they made for Microsoft Flight Sim 2024 to be free are absolutely terrible. Like, how do they mess up on a plane this much? And don't even speak about their Detroit scenery. Like, bro. And they also do they support the VirtualCon A3. They support the non thing. Okay, let me just get this straight. So I might actually get the A300, the M scenery, the DTW scenery for any builds. The M scenery. What's the M scenery? M scenery. A350. What's M scenery? Oh no, 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 no. No, no, oh gosh. Okay. And I just found out M scenery has rip-off planes. I am not getting any M scenery planes. Those are terrible. Captain is not the same as PDMG. Like, captains are like, Captain Sims aren't that good. Alright, if I figure out how to Wait, does any builds have an A340? Okay, good. There's an A340 sound pack, but yeah, okay. I just don't like any builds because their default A330s, actually, their default A330s aren't that bad, honestly, but their default A321 and an A320 just suck. Like, they are terrible. They are not on the level as everything else. Like, okay, the A300 is decent. The A320 Neo V2 that they put out there is decent, but it's not the best. They do have PDMG 7337 stuff, but yeah, they have the A330s aren't that bad, to be honest. I mean, I see some Lufthansa. Right, this stuff is nice. I mean, Swiss, they got Delta, they got Aer Lingus. Top of Descent is not that far away. We're about 2 minutes out. $1,400 is what we want. Perfect. Oh, there's a Delta flight going from Vancouver to MSP. There's a flight going from Shanghai to going from SFO to Mumbai. I hope I'm saying that right. Alright, let's go and let's watch this VNAV stuff come into play here. Here's the TOD. We should have this thing aligned nicely. Why is Nightbot being dead? There you go. Alright. Scent level is at 2,200, so. I guess we're just gonna sit here and be idle throttle. This is like weird to be going idle throttle as a normal descent. It's like weird. There you go, Nightbot woke up. Good morning, the Nightbot. Nightbot has popped out of the grave. Let me just do Discord. Let me just try and see if it works. Yep, Nightbot's not working, but sometimes it does. Ooh, what's this? I gotta plop that down. And that into a compass there. There we go. That's the stats. Cool stats. Fly long. Okay. Nice. I assume you have the CRJ because you told me that you just got it. So. Yep. I'm almost into Winnipeg here. We're descending really fast. So should be on the ground in no time. Yeah, okay. Here we go. Going down at the perfect rate. Map set to 40. Descent is good. $3,300. Yep, that's how descent rate. Your CRJ has no VNAV, and it puts us right on target without altitude that we're supposed to be at. This is what the plane told me. It's telling me 3,000 right now, but I won't make it there on time. Like it. You can see it saying descent 3,000. And those big, huge things there. Yeah. About 3 minutes out. Sun is actually starting to set this time, so we'll do a quick turnaround flight here and then we'll call it. Well, okay, not a turnaround flight, like a second leg. Not doing a turnaround, we're doing a second leg. Can't quite see it, but that's Winnipeg coming up. Actually, no, that's further than Winnipeg. Winnipeg is like right there. I think that's Winnipeg. That little water there is Winnipeg. We just go to our side here. There's a bunch of lakes and stuff that's super cool. Oh, TCAS is off? Where's the TCAS? Where's my transponder? Oh. TCAS is still off. Guess I have to keep it on standby here. TCAS. Where's my TCAS? Man, I don't see this TCAS. Emergency lights, normal, Where's this TCAS? I can't find it. Alright, it's fine, it's fine. TCAS is fine. There you go. UH. We'll set that. We can also turn lane lights on, cause... Oh, it's cause these CAS things, if the yellow damper is on, it won't show any CAS. Like, the CAS would be right where I'm zooming in. But since I have my yellow damper on, I don't have any CAS. Alright, there's our approach. Five 5,200. 5,200 estimated descent. We should go at around... That's 900. 900 seems to be too far out. We'll keep scrolling till we appear on the map. There you go. That seems good. We'll just leave it at bay. We'll actually increase thrust a bit. Are you going to the main menu then start a new flight? I don't know. I could. But probably not. Probably not is my guess. Like, I'm gonna go and try and do this thing on a turnaround flight if I could. If I don't know how to, then I will just go to the menu and no problem going back to the menu. Sounds good. Boot everything up, cause I'm coming in to land here. ETA to final is about 8 minutes out, and I don't think you know the CRJ that well. No offense, but I don't think that you know the CRJ that well. So. We're descending at 1,500, I believe. We're almost down here. Alright, range, you can go to about 20. Perfect. Yeah, that's what I figured. Just watch British Shave Geek and then you'll be fine. That's how I learned is British Shave Geek. British Shave Geek taught me everything I needed to know about the CRJ. Don't touch these generators. Valve pumps those things. 4 beats before you take off, manual X drive also, and land lights on, tax lights off, those stuff for takeoff. Just basic knowledge. Well, okay, oh, sorry, okay, sorry. See, I told you it's where that thing is downtown. It's where that little pond is, that's downtown, I believe. No, it's not, actually. I lied. That's not downtown. This is downtown. Well, just off 2 hour left here is downtown. See, there you go, that's downtown. That's downtown. There's this big glowing structure. Oh, there's that aviation guy. Took a photo of his Air Canada CRJ-900 from 6 minutes ago. We're not doing direct to for now, at least. Airspeed's dropping fast. Yep, we'll go and we'll pick the pace. How many subs until face? None. No, okay, whoa, okay. I'm not, yeah, no. None. Well, okay. Like 4 quadrillion. How does that sound? 4 quadrillion. I mean, if we're talking actually realistically, probably like 6 years. 6. Yeah, around 6 years. Oh, what is this guy doing? He's about to try and attempt. Okay, I'm slowing down. I'm slowing down here. I just wanna make sure that the cam is all set up. There you go, cam. Perfect. There you go. Get around 1,300 here. Sounds good. Sounds good to me as well. Probably about 6 years. But crazy fact, I've been conscious for more than 6 years. Wow. So, it's gonna happen if I manage to keep this channel going for about 6 years. If I somehow do. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Didn't know I was exposed. Okay, whoa, okay. Here we go, yeah. Let me get back into my cockpit. Close that door. Perfect. Alright, time to put the flaps down. I'll put the flaps in the bag. Here we go. Yep, alright. Flaps are down. When's the speed gonna... There you go, okay. We'll go to 5. There's the runway in sight. For Winnipeg. Whenever I feel like it, we'll disengage autopilot. But for now, we'll go full flaps and we'll just dump gear. Sorry, okay. Here we go. Performance speeds. Set. Okay. VRAR speeds, go. There you go. Perfect. Around 800 is the altitude. You might turn on approach mode, just actually nav and altitude hold. Okay, here we go. Slightly increased speeds, and I will want this thing to make that turn, and then we'll somehow be on the ground soon. Gears down and good. Returning onto final. Perfect. Alright. Here we go. Oh, shoot. Yeah, we need to drop down and just disengage this autopilot right now. Because that's just how risky CRJ and how it's like terrifying landing in a CRJ, especially when there's no poppy lights for some reason. Why there's no poppy lights? There's actually no poppy lights. This sucks. Why is there no poppy lights? I know I'm high. I'll just go along here. I'm high for now. I was gonna run sky dolly, but never mind. Alright, we're center line. Okay. Airspeed is making me fly like actually crazy. I'm getting weird like air bounces because of the shifts in the wind currents. the wind is like bouncing off the ground. It's so weird.
100,
But it's how planes work.
50, 40, 30, 20.
And come on. Alright. There you go. Welcome in a CRJ. That's how you land a CRJ, sorta. Oh. Yep, 249 FPM. Mid-flight. During the next flight, we'll enter in all the stuff here. But anyways. I am not braking at all because I know that my gate's probably gonna be down here. Wait, are the gates down here? Where's all of the gates and stuff? Oh, they're back here, of course. Yep, 249 FPM. Not too shabby. CRJs don't have the best landing things.
Please remain seated until the aircraft becomes complete.
Alright. Goes off, blah 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 blah. Okay, there we go. Off. Here we go. Welcome. Wait, I didn't even deploy the spoilers, of course. Those spoilers. They didn't even deploy. I'm working on it. Flaps are all the way up now. Perfect. I'll just park over here by the Q400s. They should. CRJs are supposed to land flat. I landed pretty flat there. I mean, it wasn't like anything crazy. Well, that's the. Oh no, that's the cargo. Did I actually end up in the cargo section of Winnipeg? Okay. Oh. I got a taxi across the entire airport now. Until we actually find out where. Alright. Slight throttle increases. Yep, there's the terminals. I taxied way too far. Well, I didn't brake till like the last few seconds there. I just let this plane roll. Hey, there's a WestJet. I think I can just park here. I don't need to go to a gate. I can just park over here. I mean, I see WestJets gain service. There's a WestJet. There's an Air Canada A320. There's the terminals. Wait. We passed the terminals or not? Okay, yeah. That's the actual terminal. Your passengers want to go to the gates. Where are the gates? Because I don't want to take them. I feel like it could be a good learning experience to walk, so we'll just let them walk. Yep, too bad, people. Gotta go buy some catering trucks here. Let's not collide. Oh no, Sky Chef. Alright, here we go. Parking brake is set. We can Oh, I'm supposed to fire up the APU. Alright. Yep, APU. Now we're starting up the APU. I went through the grass. Oh yeah, I did. Oh, those are not terminals. Those are... Wait, did I? That was the backside of the terminals. If you're at an actual gate, I'm over here. APU is avail, so I can bring these things to shut off without turning off the plane. APU seems to be doing a good job here. We'll turn off the windshield heats. We will turn off the beacon light, the taxi light, and we'll pull seatbelt signs to actually keep them on auto. Cancel altitude. Make sure QNH is set. Is the MDCU reset? Okay. It pretty much is. So we can go from... We can go and do the CY stuff. We can do that. We're not hopping off the plane. We're just gonna make it do a turnaround flight. Right. We landed at CYWG, which is Winnipeg. We are at the POS here. IRS. We just have to align ourselves. We are at, what are we at? We're at gate 64A. 64A. Perfect. Now we can go into flight plan, and then I can do a flight plan, import DCTK Labias. Alright, yep. Set payload and fuel, send to FMS. Departure, arrival, taking off 336 using 0 SID. Anyways, we can go back. Arrival, RNAV 23 with the vectors transition. Legs. Wait, what? I guess we go to runway 23 after we go direct. It's so confusing how there's... Can I switch this to plan or something? You plan. Link it. If I hit XE, what's my plan? Direct 2, okay. I guess we'll go to departure and arrival again. We'll go depart. Runway 36. We'll hit XE and then we'll go to the arrival. Oh, RNAV 23 with the now is there something? Yep, okay, Iowa. Now I have like an actual flight plan. Or at least I think that we do, but it's always fixable mid-air. Nothing much if we actually screw up. Go to perf init, and then we can file out the perf init there. Performance, we can set the payload, and we can copy the perf data. We're cruising at 37000 with an alternate cruise of 33000 and XE. And that's it for the MDCU. Turn our window heats to low. Turn the fuel boost pumps on. Set our brand new takeoff speeds. Set. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, the door is open. Please make your way to the exit and please make sure you have all your personal items and carry-on luggage.
Yep, APU is on. There's a gorgeous WestJet there. We have the entire plane set up, but just to be safe here. Yep. You have the chocks and cones. We can step on the plane of this CRJ. It's a Bombraer CRJ. Here is what's making all of this loud sound. Is this thing. Let's see it going. These wheels landed very nice and safe. Alright, now we'll set up the new flight. We're going to DSM. Alright, we can alright, there we go. We are ACA 263 this time. And we are going from Winnipeg to Des Moines. Yep. It's refreshed. It's nice. Alright, there we go. Everything looks good. Passengers are on board. We can close the door. Alright, let's go and let's push back now. We're taking off which runway? Well, it's right in front of us. I'll see. Alright, yeah, okay. We're taking off 36. Yep, runway 36. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go straight here, and then I'll make my way over to 36. It's gonna be a long taxi. This runway is super long. I landed on runway 13, but I'm taking off 36. It's extremely long. It does not have to be that long of a runway. But anyways, we'll reset the master warning. And we can push back now. According to this thing, I think that we should just go and... Alright, we can now push back here. We'll turn continuous ignition on and beacon on. Alright. Our engine seems to be rising. Which engine? Okay, that's at its form there. Yep, that engine is shooting up. Tug can just move this plane to the side.
If there is smoke in the cabin during the evacuation of the aircraft, the walkway emergency lights will display to the exits, which are located here and here. In case of an extreme emergency landing, you'll be instructed to get into the brace position, which is executed by placing your head between your knees with your hands over your head. We'd also like to remind you that you should turn off all electronic devices. We thank you for paying attention during this brief presentation.
Add fuel. Alright, taxi lights on. Ignition seems to be done. So we can turn that off, and we can turn that off. Let's see what that aviation guy is doing. Oh, he's taxiing. Yep. APU valve is now closed. You can set flaps. We'll check the flight controls while having that speed brake displayed. Okay, now speed brakes. Speed brakes are good. Here we go. This is also the brightness of the I mean, every single button's bright. Good. Alright, let's start taxiing. We have checked the flight controls, everything seems to be good. Yep. Oh, look. I'm like turning on every single light possible, trying to light up this plane. Whoa, okay, okay. Overhead panel lights are bright now. Cabin temperature, yeah. Holy, that could be right. I'm just trying to mess with these lights here because I'm not sure what I'm getting myself into. Oh shoot, we're gonna have to taxi across two runways if we don't do a turnaround point here. Yep, there's a... Oh shoot, we need to make a giant U-turn because we went down the wrong taxiway. Yep, we're supposed to go onto this runway. And then we will, yep, turn around and come back the exact same way. Perfect. Got back aligned with the taxiway. You're taking off. Well, I was just on the runway that was by you. Yep. See you taking off. He's like around right over there somewhere, because that's the runway that's 336. Been a lot of block time so far. Oh my gosh, I have to now make a U-turn here because we have to actually complete the entire loop back around. Yeah, shoot. Let's go for a bumpy ride. Nothing beats a bumpy ride, and right now you can save 50 pounds per person. It's 200 pounds off of your bumpy ride. Oh, yeah, this grass is bumpy. We need to go back onto this flat tarmac. There you go. See, over by here is where the actual gates are. So that's where I should have parked, but instead I just did a full loop course in. Yeah. Yep, he is past Winnipeg. He is far gone. We're still on the ground because we made multiple wrong turns. And so we have to pay the price on the ground. We can't, like, we cannot screw this stuff up. Yep, he's at 8,000 feet. Maybe I could pass him, but most likely not. Yep. We went down another wrong taxiway because I had no idea what I was doing. But it's okay because we got another taxiway that goes right back on. Over here. Oh my gosh. I had some issues taxiing here, but now we're on a good roll here. This is your first CRJ flight with a working autopilot? Nice. I'm not sure why your autopilot does not work. All I can think of is stuff that you said's not the cause. Alright. Here we go. It's dark, it's gloomy, yeah. But we got a hand cam. Yep, it's dark, so, alright. Alright, time to set the parking brake. Spoilers all ready and stuff, yeah, okay. Manual, probes to on. Every light looks good. Alright, let's go. We go TO. Now we're on our way to DSM. E1. Rotate. Positive rate of climb. Gear up. Do we go right for the autopilot here? I think that we might. Yep. AP. We'll sync that heading, and there we go. Nothing beats a Canadian Express holiday invert. Right now, you can get a horrible flight for 50 pounds. That's 2 bad flights for 200 pounds. Air Canada Express is not that bad, honestly. People have been on Air Canada Express and they just don't like it because of the CRJ's uncomfortable, but that's the CRJ fault. It's not any of these other things' fault. Okay. Yep. 180, 161. Okay. There we go. MFD menu, we're still in VNav. Currently it's 205 ETA. Shoot. Nothing beats an Air Canada holiday, and right now you can save 50 pounds per person. 50 pounds off of your flight that does not have a flight attendant. What's this airport here? Oh, there's a fighter jet. There's an F-18 at Las Vegas. That's neat. Oh, we'll pull flaps up and we'll send this restriction to about 200 something knots. And we'll turn on nav, since I'm sure nav is doing good. Yep, alright. Turn that to 1660. Well, 320. Nothing beats a TOGA holiday, and right now you can save 50 pounds per person. It's 200 pounds off of a toga experience. I mean, even if they charged 100 pounds to see a toga takeoff on a A320, I probably would, because that engine roar is so good from the Phoenix. It's just a blessing to hear. We'll turn those lights off. Windshield is low. Okay. Auto. Everything seems normal so far. Not that anything bad's gonna happen. But that would be quite funny if something bad did happen. If how CRJ got a engine failure or something, I think I got emergencies toggled off. There's maintenance. Reset brake temp. No, okay. Where's the options? There you go, okay. Sandwiches! I want a sandwich. Ooh, that's a nice sight. Look at that. Alright, there we go, we're like a second into the flight here, and we already got another window shot. Alright, we'll go back into this cockpit here. Always great to look at this CRJ. Especially at a nighttime. Gosh, it's so pretty. Look at that. That's so pretty. I'm gonna try and post my photos to Instagram and the other stuff. Yep, once again, this space stuff blows my mind here. It's like I'm not even in a plane. Of course, it just decides to start turning. This is really pretty though. This is gorgeous. I'm still on this climb out of here. Suppose that the target speed does not let a lot of good climbing here. I mean, I'm still going really fast, but yeah. He's speeding off. He's past Grand Forks. Wait, I'm actually not. I might actually pass him. My CRJ is going faster than his CRJ. Way faster. I feel like I might actually pass him. Time to actually start posting this. It's really pretty here at night, but it's also pretty during the broad daylight. Which one's prettier though? I mean, both are really cool in their both ways. But in terms of like, I don't know. I don't know. Airsoft CRJ is cool because they have this cool cockpit. That's always nice to see. It's okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Wait, his departure was a bit weird because he skipped the first waypoint and he just shooted to the other one. Very interesting on my search. Not gonna say anything, but we might actually have a very close battle here. Jeez, he is diminishing. He is diminishing, bro. He is just going crazy down here. his speed is getting so low that I might actually stand a good chance here. Still, I'm still at around 700 feet per minute. Right, let me actually start here. Let me start. There you go, that. One photo. I took a lot of screenshots during the last flight. Mostly of the sunset that was starting and the other stuff. There was not much to do during the flight, I guess. Just a nice quick hop, and then now we're shooting down south to Des Moines. Not too far out. There we go. Here, ACA 214. That was my last flight. ACA 214. KMSP CYWG. Air Canada. Press CRJ-900. First leg. There you go. Here's the Air Canada. Yep, that aviation guy is now cruising. His flight path is still weird. Like, he took a random turn off of his path. You're on Toga? Why are you on Toga? Just get off Toga, please. Let your engine handle itself, please. Your engine is begging for help. Your engine is crying. Your engine is saying, please save us. You're on 160 knots? What? How is bro on 160? Okay, now he's good. Now he's at 452 knots. I'm still faster, but I'm still climbing. Well, that's 370. I don't care. We'll just cruise here. Engines can work hard if it's needed to cruise here. I'm cruising very high, so. Sorry, I'm back. But yep, we're almost at cruising. Look at that. That TOD is in about 36 minutes. Yep, that aviation guy, he's now on top of things. I'm still going faster. Just cause I don't know. I'm just going faster, I guess. But yeah. What is bro doing? Why is he still climbing? He's trying to get up to 37,000 feet. Alright, there we go. We're at 36,000 feet. I think it's safe to put this thing into a good spot there. Yep. It's good. Yep, there's the A330. That's well on its way. We're still about not even halfway done yet. Do everything for the gram. Instagram. Yep, alright. DOD. Estimate time is about 28 minutes. We are doing good on that. We are going at 511 knots. How have we not caught up to that aviation guy? We are going faster than most commercial airliners in a CRJ. We are zooming. We are flying.
Might be wondering why I am not.
Now I have to post all my screenshots to it. Do Instagram. Do it for the gram. Alright. Alright, let me find this. Let me find this. We are look at that. Gallery. From gallery. Go to there. Is it that thing that's doing? Oh, we are. Are you gonna start making shorts? I have absolutely nothing planned in my shorts or video stuff. So, I mean, most likely not, but if I do make shorts, it's just gonna be all racing, cause that seems to actually fit into the shorts width. So I think that's what I'll do if I ever start doing shorts. Whether you guys like it or not, it's all I can do for shorts wise. Shorts is what made people watch you. Yep, there's your shorts actually get decent views. Got 100. You're getting 1,000 views per short, and your videos are getting like 20, 50 views. Your lives are getting like nothing. So yeah, that's probably a good strategy. I want people to, yeah. Alright, let me actually focus on the flight now. I've just gotten pretty much carried away. There we go. Yep, TOD is in 17 minutes and someone's coming to bother me. Alright. What do you guys think would look good shorts-wise? What would look good shorts-wise? I don't know what would look good shorts-wise, cause like, I don't know. But I do Instagram Reels, and I post a bunch of them, and they're all racing. Like, let me just share Instagram. Like, it's like once I actually found out that doing some landings was like destroy this curb and wall. Wait. Watch me destroy this curb and wall. Yep, there's my old CRJ landings. Not the proudest. This is my proudest replay landing. Because of the flashiness, yeah. Yeah, look at that 737. This is one I actually did these. Be ready of important scam sites. Like, that one reel just exploded. It's like, it's at 1.7 thousand people that saw it. So that was like, that was good. That was nice. I will be right back. I have to do check on something, so just hang tight. Alright, I'm back. Wow. He's now dropping in speed, but how did he race off? Oh. I just passed that aviation guy. I don't know what he's doing. I'm going 514 knots, but he's going like 100 something. He's not fast at all. He's actually really slow. And that kind of worries me. Wait, let me... The Cal 477. That's online. Let's see where he is. Where is he? What flight is he doing right now? Reflight. Alright, yep, he's out there. Alright, I have to use the bathroom, so I'll be a quick sec here, and I'll be back again. Cause I'm leaving a bunch, but sorry. I'll be back. Alright, I'm back, sorry. I keep having to go. It's like excuses. But it's not. Like, it's not. Okay. What is he doing? Oh, he gained speed again. How in the world? What the heck? How did he only do control R? This does not seem right. What do you mean you're behind me? You were behind me for the entire... Well, you were behind me. But then Volana is saying that you're in front of me now. You were behind me by like a decent chunk of miles. Not joking. There's no way. What did you do? What did you do here? This is sus. This is really sus. Based off the statistics of my flight, I've always been faster than you. How are you in front of me by that much? It's not because you took off first, because I saw you behind me. You're doing something sus. You're not in Des Moines. Volana shows you being in Des Moines right now. In Des Moines, Iowa. Volana shows that Volana shows that you're in Des Moines, Iowa right now. Maybe I need floodlights here because I can't see. Why? You aren't even in Des Moines, Iowa. You were behind me. This is... What are you doing? You were behind me, and now you're somehow in Des Moines. You do not make sense. You do not. It's clear that you don't make sense. I can't see this display thing. We'll just get a dome light on and then we'll... Perfect. There we go. Dome light saved the day. What? What the heck? There's no way, bro. What in the world? What on earth? What on earth is this? Oh my. You sneaky, bro. What is this turn? What is this? This guy. You are not beating me here. This guy. You made a 300... You made a 180 turn instantly. There's no way. You made a 180 turn instantly. This is... You are... like cheating or something. You made a 360 turn instantly, and you're trying to play it off as it didn't happen. How can bro turn? How can you turn that sharp? Let me... Bro, you need to explain yourself. Explain yourself. You're hacking. You are hacking. There's no denying that, okay? Oh my gosh. AI response. Wait, actually no. Let me actually see. I don't know if this is an AI response or not. That's so AI. That's more AI than AI itself. Buddy bro. Just admit that you're hacking. Admit that you're hacking. There's no way that you're not. It's very clear of a hacker amongst us. That's you, that aviation guy. I have smelled the hacker upon my wrist. Alright, I'm gonna go and check back up on someone. Okay. Back once again. You're saying the Lana glitch? Bro, you're on the ground. Like, you're not even on the tarmac. You're just driving in the grass. Bro. Crazy. Can't believe you would hack. ETA is about 3 minutes out. We are flying into Des Moines. Oh geez, I have to. Yeah, speed brakes are trying to help, but they just increase lift, and so increasing lift is bad, because, you know, we're trying to descend. There we go. Can maybe even lower the descent rate. Actually, no, because that would. Alright. Ooh, what's that? That's honestly looks like a good airport to land at. That's KIKV. That's the Anchorage Regional Airport. I'm flying into Des Moines. I did not hack. I used an in-game feature called slow mode. Huh? Bro, what's slow mode? What's actually slow mode? I have zero clue. Relook, fixed look. Slew mode? Slew mode? Slew mode? Okay. Okay. Yep, but we're still dropping down in the speed very fast. We can get Sky Dolly ready, because I know that this landing's gonna suck. There you go. Speed's dropping. Spoilers are engaged. We are recording. There we go. Okay. Perfect.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to land. Please notice the cabin lights have been turned off, as this is a normal procedure for a nighttime landing.
2600. About 100 feet per minute decrease. I'm on 0 throttle, no throttle, and we're not losing speed that fast. This Air Canada has somehow made its way all the way here. Send 500 is what it's telling me. really low for its current state here. Boom, boom, boom. Set, set, set. Okay. Set, 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 set. Perfect. Oh shoot, we have to go. We have to get this throttle up. Or we risk stalling. Because we're so low and we're just... yeah. Altitude's being lost. We're into Toga. I mean, landing elevation is around 800 feet, so I mean, it's always suitable for getting lower. Lane lights on, blah 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 blah. Alright, seems good here. Yep, APU door, la-di-la, okay. La-di-la-di-la. Airports within 10 nautical miles and counting. Alright. Hand cam on. Hand cam seems to be active. Alright. Well, let's go. We'll just disengage AP. We'll drop gear down. We'll try and keep speed the same. Maybe use a little bit more throttle. Turn off the AP disconnect. If we brake on target, then we won't have to taxi at all. It'll be so nice. We just have to pull up and then we're pretty much there. Wait a minute, what? Why? Atlanta is just broken. Right now. Oh. Well, Atlanta's gone. $500.
Sync rate. Sync rate.
100.
Sync rate.
50, 40,
10.
10,
Heavy braking, heavy braking. As I just realized that we landed on the wrong side that I thought we were going to. Oopsies. Anyways, let's go. Let's do a turnaround here.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived at our destination. On behalf of the captain and crew, we thank you for flying with us and hope you
Yep, brakes overheat. That's okay. Brakes are fine, right? Yeah. Brakes are fine. I'll get the APU invite.
please remain in position until the aircraft becomes permanently stopped.
Brakes shall cool down here. Let me control our Volana. I can get it back up here. $185 FPM. That's not that bad. We'll get this browser thing up. There we go. Yep. What is Des Moines Airport, bro? It looks like not the actual airport. It looks like a weird version of the airport. It looks like terminals are over there. But that's weird because terminals are right here, bro. They're right here in real life. Why are they? Okay. Well, guess I'll just park it in this one. Yep, APU is avail.
Ladies and gentlemen, the door is open. Please make your way to the exit and please make sure
Ow. Oh, like ow. Anyways. Alright, yep, time to watch the...
Terrain. 4-2.
Holy cow, holy float. Holy float. Alright. Rotation speed is fast here. So. Alright. This is what a plane spotter's perspective would see because it's zoomed in. That's not that bad of a landing. Delete both of them.